In today's video, we will learn how to add a subtitle, translate a subtitle, create dual language subtitle, efficiently and totally free. You will need an older version CapCut, so you can generate subtitles for free. I'm using version 5.9.0, which you can still download on internet for free. Personally, I use Final Cut Pro for editing, because it's more efficient for me, and I have made a tutorial about it before. I only use CapCut for stylish my subtitle, but it doesn't matter which editing software you are using, the process and the idea behind it is all the same. So step number 1, generate subtitle. After video editing, you can generate by any software which you prefer. Here I am using shortcut key in Final Cut Pro. Here you can see some overlapping. It's because I am using AirCut and JCut. For this arrow, you will need to adjust the subtitles length right in the software to make the overlap disappear. However, there will be other issues, like this sentence, it will be better. Let's say some might argue, then cut here. And then making video is not just about like you might want to piece these two sentences together. There are a few ways to do that. You can edit in your software, like copy it and then paste it here, then drag it out. But as you might notice, this is time consuming, especially when your computer is slow and there are a lot of clips. So you can also just drag the subtitles length to the correct place and leave it there. We can edit it later. If you have a longer video, it's better to take some notes, so you will know where to edit. There will be other things like, so honestly, I still have no fucking... The sentence should be, so honestly... blah blah blah. You can do it this way, but it's time consuming. So there is another way. Let's say you have generated all the subtitle. If you are using Final Cut Pro, here you will need to change them into SRT and then export. I have shortcut key, but I have to do it here. Export caption. The setting you can just keep it default relative to timeline, and let's name it EN. Here I have a file named SRT. You just need to change it to whatever, en.txt. You will change it to a txt file. Actually, I would recommend you to copy another one, since we will need to use it. Generate the video so you can correct the subtitle while watching it. And now you can watch your video, correct your misspelling, and correct sentence since you have adjusted the length previously in your editing software. This is much faster. Your computer can handle it easily. And let's say you have messed up by deleting something you didn't notice. That's why we need to copy another file. And let's say you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, now we can save it. You can change it back to SRT. And now you can reload it in your editing software. But let's say you will need to translate it into Chinese, right? So you just need to copy and paste in Google Translator. We can go copy and paste. But I think I'm not sure what had happened, because there shouldn't be having space. You will need to manually delete it. But it can work this way. And now you can polish the translation, because Google doesn't always get to what you want to say. As you might see, there's some issue here. So I actually have a better way to do the translation. So here I'm using a free ChatGPT, right? I will just copy everything, paste it here, and then I will add another sentence, which is into Chinese and maintain format. It's a little bit slow, but you can polish it. Let's say make it shorter. So this is for this like 继续打磨我的视频技巧吧，继续打磨。There will be difference, especially if you are using Spanish or other languages. That function can be quite useful. And as I mentioned, the bilingual, right? Remember here, into Chinese and maintain format. But instead, I will say into Chinese, put it under English and maintain format. That's why I have different presets. You can call it preset here. Let's go back to ChatGPT. Now you can see you have English, Chinese together. The rest of the thing is pretty easy. Let's just copy it and let's make it easier. CN. I will name it EN and CN. So open the file put them inside and pretend we have changed everything, right? You still have second chance. So let's go back, change it to SRT. Okay. Now it's the time for the CapCut. I'm using Chinese version. For the English version, the handling process is exactly the same. It asks me to update, but never do that. If you do that, you will lose the free function. Let's just create a new. Let me just put this video inside. If you're using this software only, you can have this text and it has smart subtitle generate. You can also generate here and then Ctrl+E. Just only export the subtitle, open the file, and then you can do the same, like rename it into txt, whatever. But here, since we have already generated the SRT, right, make sure the playhead is at the beginning, and then we just needed to drag the ENC and SRT inside. And now you have your bilingual subtitle. And here, if you select the text, you can change the size of your subtitle and also the distance. Like here is 2 sentences, right? You can set a value to make the distance between the 2 sentences larger. And the most important is here, you can change any style. You can also drag, move it, and here you can adjust the shape of the frame, like the transparency. And no worry, if you're using English version, it will be the same. Remember, if you missed anything, you still have the chance to adjust it here. Like, okay, this sentence is too long. You can chop it off, and you can also adjust the length here. And when you get everything done, everything fixed, now you can export it to your video. You can also get your SRT subtitle file. Just export them will be okay. Quick summarize: edit a video in your favorite editing software, generate a subtitle, then adjust the length only, then generate it into SRT file, change the SRT file into txt so you can edit it easily, then put it into Google or AI to translate it into your language. If you need multiple languages together, you will definitely need AI. Then change it back to SRT, load the clip and SRT file into CapCut, do the stylish, make some change, then you get your final result. So I hope you found this useful, and see you in the next one.